Alright, well this is Sunday, the day after I glued up the two halves, this half and this half. I've already planed them down and cleaned them up. They're now ready to glue the two halves together to make the one big board. I've already dry fitted everything, made sure that it's all going to work out, so we're all set to go. So the next step to do is to go ahead and glue these up. And since these two are both the same size, then I can put them side by side, and it just makes it a little bit quicker gluing process. We're good to go. Spread the glue out across both of them. And I'll add more if I need to. When the boards are the same size, you can do this, the same height. It's easier to go ahead and spread it out across both of them at the same time. I'm going to use a little bit more glue, like I've told y'all in the past. I'd rather use too much glue than not enough. That should be plenty right there. Put that right there. Put these two halves together. Alright, now the first thing that I need to do, besides picking up my rag, is to put the cawls, which I did not put on the last time, and that's what caused my issues. Put the wax paper down so that the cawls do not stick to the glue. Put one on here, one over here. Let that come down. And then the purpose of these cawls is to keep the two halves of the board squashed and perpendicular, parallel to each other. Okay, so now check again, make sure those two are still flat. They still feel good. So now I can start bringing the clamps in and just check to make sure that I've got everything flat. Feels good there. Same thing on this side. Feels good there. That goes up. They don't have to be rock hard flats tight, but they do need to be snug enough to hold everything. What you want to see is a good, even, flat squeeze across the whole board. That way, there you go. That way you know it's holding flat and smooth. It feels good there. That feels good there. So that's working exactly the way I wanted it to do. Now, I'm going to add one more clamp. This clamp's going to come across the top. Even though I have the cawls on there, I'm going to add this one across the top and give it a squeeze just to help make sure I've got a good tight joint. If I had used these two cawls on this jig when I did them the first time, I wouldn't have run that board. So again, learn from my mistakes. Don't make the same mistake I did. You have the equipment built to do it, use it. Again, these will sit in the clamps for about 24 hours. So tomorrow afternoon, I'll pull these out, and then I will be able to start slicing them up, cutting across this way so I can make the checkerboard pattern. So we're coming along, so I appreciate y'all following me, and I'll see you on the next one.